You have no idea what's going on between Jagger and me.
Because you won't tell me.
Why would I? You just use it against him later on.
Bad timing. Hiya, Rhonda.
Scott.
Listen, I'm gonna come back another time.
No, it's okay. Come on. Please. It's okay.
It's, nice to see you.
Nice to see you. How you doing?
Fine.
Good.
I heard that you're going to be sticking around for a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sticking around. You're gonna have to meet, Serena.
Yeah, I heard that she's very darling.
Yeah, she is.
I was very happy to hear that you found her. That made me so happy.
Thank you.
Well, enjoy it while they're young, because, you know, when they get old, they have this real attitude problem. That was a joke.
It wasn't funny.
I know, I'm sorry.
Family togetherness, huh? This is what I've been missing out on.
You're right. Oh, what kind of greeting is this? Come here!
Hello.
Hi.
You look good.
You look great.
You look
great.
terrific. You do.
Great. Thanks.
Done a good job.
Thank you.
I'm, sorry that you felt that you couldn't, well, that you had to do it alone.
Hey, I think you've got your big chance here.
Well, what's going on?
Oh, nothing much. Just try to save your daughter's future, that's all.
Mom.
Wait a second. I mean, there's nothing major happening, huh?
I'll give you a call later, honey. Bye.
What was your mother talking about? Come here. It's all right. So, I heard a little bit about what you and your mother were arguing about.
Yeah, you and the whole neighborhood.
You know, when it comes to, guy stuff or, I mean, being a guy... Are you and Jagger having some troubles?
I don't call it trouble.
Are you still in love with him?
I love him a lot. He helped me get through some really hard times. I had a lot of stuff locked up inside of me.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have made it through that without him.
And, your mother sees it differently, huh?
She doesn't think he's good enough for me.
Is he?
Just because he doesn't call or write every few minutes, she thinks that's... he's neglecting me or something.
So, is he still a flatfoot in San Francisco?
Detective.
Oh.
I believe in what he's doing. He's fighting the battles that most of us don't even admit are going on, you know. He's making the world a better place. Thank you. Damn him, you know. Damn him.
Oh, whoa. Well, what do you know? I caught myself this time.
Hi, Kevin, right?
Right. And how are you? Are you feeling better?
Yes, thank you.
Good. You look better. How's the boyfriend?
Oh, great.
Oh, my gosh. Well, best wishes.
I'm very happy.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I'm engaged myself, you know.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Actually, it's a bit of a secret here at the hospital, but I figure since you and I are becoming such close personal friends, my secret must be safe with you.
Yeah, you know, isn't it great? I mean, you find someone that you really want to spend your life with, and then you find out that they love you, too.
Well, we're also expecting a child, so there's a lot of joy to go around.
Oh, you know, I can't wait to have kids.
Do you plan to have the wedding here in town?
I don't know. Well, you know, my family will probably want a lot of say in how we do the wedding.
Well, what the heck? If they want to pay for it, let them run with it. You can just show up and have a good time.
Thanks. Yeah, I'll have to think about that. You know, you make me feel like a regular bride-to-be.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Bausch. I wasn't expecting you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your associate said I would find you here at home. My proposal.
Oh, this is great. Oh, good. Oh, sorry. Please, come in, won't you?
Thank you. I assume that you want to spend some more time with your friend Serena. Is she here?
No, she's not. She actually went out with her dad for a while, but I have good news. They've decided to not leave town. They're going to stay in Port Charles.
That is good news. She's such a sweet child, and I know you care about her very much.
Yes, I do. I really like the subsidiary rights part right here.
I thought you would. Serena is so at ease, and she has such assurance. It's as though she knew her mother had named her after Serenity.
How would you know that?
Jagger.
Yes, Jagger, my husband, my soulmate, the love of my life. But he's not interested in that. He's not interested in happiness and marriage. He just wants to get into fights week after week. He calls it law enforcement.
I had no idea.
No, you couldn't. I don't talk to anyone about it. My mom, she already hates him. I can't talk to her. I can't talk to anybody.
I'm here.
I'm tired of defending him. I'm tired of feeling disloyal when I don't defend him. I'm tired of thinking that everything is all right and pretending that it's fine.
It's not.
No, it's not fine. Call me crazy. Call me wild and wacky, but I think it's not fine when some nut job holds a gun to my head and my own husband doesn't even get on a plane to see if I'm all right.
Dr. Burgess, you got a moment?
Not now.
Well, I came by last night and you didn't have time then either.
Try next year. I won't have my hands full of interns.
What is this, another meeting?
Mandatory with Kevin Collins today.
Kevin Collins, the psychiatrist? I thought he wasn't practicing anymore.
I asked that he be hired as my consultant. Care to question my authority?
No, not at all.
Good. If you want, I will see you after the meeting.
Look, Dr. Burgess, I shouldn't have lost it with Cooper last night. I'm sorry.
I'll give you 5 minutes now.
How could you know anything about Serenity?
Oh, I must have read about it in the society column.
No, I don't think so, because Dominique hated those.
Well, perhaps you told me.
Certainly not. I barely even know you.
Please, don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid. I happen to have my finger on the panic button here. Within 45 seconds, the police can be here.
At least allow me to explain first.
No.
Then an apology. I'm not who I said I was.
Well, then who are you?
My name is Stanton. Rex Stanton.
Stanton?
Avery Stanton was my older brother. I'm Dominique's uncle.
Dominique was a personal friend of mine, and in all the time I knew her, she never once mentioned that she had an Uncle Rex.
Avery and I didn't get along. Actually, that's an understatement. I irritated him, he scared me. We were never close. And then he shut me out with the rest of the world when he holed up in Serenity.
Anybody could have known that.
I don't blame you for being suspicious. I've been gone for a number of years. I guess it was because my brother was so damn successful in everything he did. I just felt I had to go off and do things my way. I guess he got what he wanted.
And what would that be?
Me not leeching off the family fortune. Avery was always a stickler for character, and believe me, I earned mine the old-fashioned way.
Well, how did you earn this different name of yours?
So I don't blame you for not understanding all of this. It's always been difficult for people to understand what it's like to be a Stanton.
No, I understood Dominique completely.
See, when I went off on my own, I did it to prove something to my brother and to myself, that I could be independent, I could be strong, that my survival didn't depend on my last name. Believe me, it wasn't easy leaving. But it was a lot easier than staying here living in my brother's shadow. And there has not been a day since I've been gone that I didn't think about the people I left behind. And then one day I find myself working with Lucy Cole, Port Charles, New York. It was as if fate had intervened. And I said right then and there, I have to go back and see what is left of my family.
As Gustav Bausch?
I grew up seeing what money did to people, what people did to get money. And I certainly didn't want to come back here as the rich Uncle Rex with all sorts of family coming out of the woodwork. Please believe me, I never meant to deceive you, Lucy. And in a way, I didn't. You see, because I made my fortune as Gustav Bausch. Bausch was my mother's maiden name. Having said that, though, I don't suppose you'll ever believe anything I say again.
I would like to believe you.
Hell, I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. You've been through terrible times lately yourself, the kidnapping.
Well, let's just say that event changed the way I view the world.
Of course it did. And I can't tell you how I felt, what it did to me inside, to traumatize a child like that just for money. Maybe it's because I knew my brother so well, but I do detest avarice.
So did Dominique.
Would you like to see an old picture of her?
Do you really have one?
Yes, right here. Here. This was taken at Serenity. It's before I was banished. She's quite the beauty, isn't she?
Yes, she is. That is you. That is you holding her.
Yes, and that is Avery with the scowl on. You know, looking at this picture now, I think Serena looks a lot like Dominique.
Yes, she does.
Dominique. In the short time that I knew her, she seemed to be so fragile. It was almost as if she didn't belong here on Earth with us mere mortals. I'm glad to see that Serena isn't like that. She seems to have a lot more strength. I would imagine she gets that from her father.
Well, to me, Dominique was the strongest woman I've ever met.
Well, there you go. I only wish I could have known her as well as you did.
I really don't think that's fair.
Oh, I don't know. Guess I've had an interesting life. Maybe Avery did do me some good after all.
I don't believe that. I think that he took you away from your family, and to me, there's nothing more important than family.
I'm afraid you're right. All the money in the world can't buy love, and love is everything. Oh, I'm sorry. What's the matter? Is it too corny?
Dominique used to say that all the time.
I don't want him to trust me. I want him here. I want him to care about what happens to me.
Did you tell him that you feel like this?
Well, it's a little hard to tell an answering machine that.
Now, Karen.
I mean, of course Jagger loves me. I know he does. He just can't express it right now.
Well, is there a reason for that?
Yeah, there is. Everything just changed after his brother died. Jagger just shut down, you know? His brother got AIDS from this girl who used drugs.
I know about that, and it was horrible. But how did this affect Jagger down the road?
Well, he felt responsible for it. He felt like he could have done something to save Stone.
What does that have to do with the way he's been treating you now?
He's obsessed with bringing all the drug dealers in the world to justice, as if that's going to bring Stone back.
Well, you know what? I know just a little bit about that.
You do?
Yes, I do. You cannot get Jagger to deal with this if he doesn't want to face it.
I know that, and I hate that. I hate it.
I know, but sometimes there's nothing you can do. People do what they want to do. You just have to accept that.
So, why do I feel so guilty about what he's going through, like it's my fault?
Dr. Burgess, I want to apologize for going at Cooper like that.
Good. I'm listening.
When I came in here, I was in a bad mood. I had a lot of things going on, and I shouldn't have lost it like I did.
You're right. You have a responsibility to keep your moods out of this
Absolutely.
hospital.
I agree with you 100%.
Well, forgive me if I'm surprised at this new attitude.
Actually, it's not a new attitude. I mean, it's been around for 2,000 years. Cooper was a patient here. It was my job as a doctor to treat him.
Well, what are we supposed to do? Not pretend like what he did didn't matter?
Of course it matters. It doesn't matter how we feel about it. Otherwise, I would have let him die right there on that trauma table.
Did you think about it?
This is a hospital. And we don't indulge our feelings here. Which is why I'm calling a meeting with Kevin Collins today. We have got to deal with this matter that's happening here, or we're going to start endangering lives.
I don't know what this Collins guy's gonna do.
Well, he had better do something, because this team is out of control. But I promise you, it won't stay that way long.